Hello. So today I have a little upgrade for my Apple Macintosh LC. This LC only has a 40 meg hard drive internally, which is pretty much full, with not a lot of software installed. It's still got its original Quantum SCSI drive inside, which is working perfectly, but I want to try out some games and some other software on this machine, so I need some more space. I did think about putting a new drive in, but I'll be honest and admit that if I bought a replacement larger drive, I have no idea how to clone the current contents over. I've heard you can just plug it in alongside the current one and literally drag and drop everything over. Maybe I could use good old Norton Ghost on the PC. Who knows? Anyway, that would be a challenge for another day. Today here I have a device which is actually a year or so older than this Mac LC and was more designed to go with the classic shape Apple Mac, where it sits underneath it. So I'll have to see how it fits with this LC. The external drive I have here is an Apple 20SC, 20 for 20 megabytes, and SC for SCSI, I assume. Oh, you can see some lovely marks here from where someone's been jabbing a screwdriver in to open this up. Around the back of the SCSI connectors, 50-pin Centronic style, mains power, and a SCSI ID select switch. So this mini scribe drive is 29th of October 1989. Now, Miniscribe went bust right at the beginning of 1990, and I think then they were bought out by Mac Store. It's a very interesting story of Miniscribe involving bricks in boxes of fake hard drives. It's worth going to check out that story. So this is close to the end of Miniscribe's life. Only 20 meg, but it seems to be working. It is a 8425 drive, 21 megabytes, and let's see if it works. You can see it has a stepper motor, not a voice coil, to move the heads. This means the performance won't be great, but in the LC in general isn't a speed demon, so I think it'll be fine. I'll just let you hear the lovely noise that this drive makes on first power up. So you can see here it's got a 50-pin ribbon cable, which then that goes to the 50-pin Centronics cable. 50-pin Centronics. On the back, it has a terminator, which is this thing here. Oh, this has not been out in a very long time. Oh. So all that is in there is a bunch of resistors, which stops the signal reflecting back down the cable from the end. All SCSI buses have to have a terminator at each end. So the Apple LC was one of many computers of the era which used SCSI. IDE wasn't really a thing at that point, especially with the performance gains you got from SCSI. Even though the drive might not be that fast, the way SCSI works is the controller sends commands down to the SCSI device, it does its work, and then replies back with the results. Basically, give you data from a certain block on the disk, and it sends it back. IDE needs a CPU on the host machine to do a lot more of the work. And when you're talking on slow machines like the Apple LC and other machines of the time, then you wanted all the performance you could get from the storage. You didn't want to waste CPU cycles. A lot of the other PCs and computers at the time, there was obviously IBM had its ESDI drives. PCs had early IDEs or the MFM and RLL drives. So yeah, it's quite an interesting time in the world of storage in the late 80s. But this seems to power up and it sounds absolutely perfect. Guessing that is for an LED. This only has an activity LED, no power LED on it. So let's go and plug it into the Apple Macintosh LC and see if it works. At first when I saw this, I thought it would fit in between the LC and the screen and of the right size, but it's a bit narrow, isn't it? So it looks a bit odd. But, oh well, that's going to have to do for now. Let's turn the thing on. Hard drive first. Screen. And the hard drive is initialised. And the computer itself. Yet to fit new battery, and as you can hear, I get to recap this machine. So I've still got some weird audio issues. But look, that light's lit up. I hear it booting up its internal 40 meg drive. Oh, 20SC-2. Let's just update the settings. What is this? Because it's forgotten it's a colour machine. It's 20SC-2. 71K, 18.6 meg available. Sets the Macintosh internal drives, SCSI ID 0. Created March 91, modified 1956, but March 91, so that's when this LC was built. So the drive's 2 years older, and there we go. SCSI ID 5, 20SC2. It's got something on it. ClarisWorks, but I don't have ClarisWorks installed, so can I copy anything over to this? There we go. Hear that nice servo going clunk clunk. There's your LC running off of the SCSI drive. That is awesome. Well, of course, this is designed for the little Mac all-in-one that sits underneath. That's the perfect width for it. So I don't know why I'm thinking it's going to fit an LC, because it's not for this. It predates, isn't it, by 2 years. So I'll probably end up using it like this. If I can find a slightly bigger drive, I might put it in, but I quite like it being the original 20 meg. So yeah, I think I will see what other software I can now get for this. Now I've actually got some space or tiny bit of space to install some stuff to. see what games I can get. Anyway, just a short video for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.